Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your reading from January 4th through the 10th. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Cancer, but it's a general message, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your Rising, Moon, or Venus placement on this channel. You could find your messages there instead if this one doesn't hit it for you. If you want to book a private reading with me, Cancer, the link to my website to schedule a private live one-on-one reading with me is in the description below. I am extending my holiday rates into the winter rates. Okay, so readings are 20% off, probably until the end of February. If you are new to the channel, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe, hit the bell. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Cancer. So Cancer, the last reading I did for you was pretty good. They wanted me to pull a Celtic cross out kind of for you to see the energy going on around you. A whole bunch of people showed up in your reading. So this could be your reaction to some people in your life, or these are just a bunch of different people in your life right now. The advice they have for you moving into this week is acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So there are some things that you've wanted to change, but you know that you can't. I see that you're accepting that because the center of everything for you was the world. So I do think you're accepting some things. Honesty came out as well. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. What's driving you is the sun. So there have been some people around you that might not have been telling you the truth, and you can't get a straight answer out of them. This might piss you off, but I think you're just kind of over that. You just need to accept it. Judgment came out. Some of you have been dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I see. So there's been some judgment. Honesty has come into question. You just need to take the advice of these oracles. You can't expect the truth from anybody else but yourself. And there are things that you just can't change from other people about certain situations. Further advice that came out for you from the Colette Baron Reed Animal the Oracle deck: Seahorse, watch and wait. There's a situation right now where you're meant to just watch and wait. You're not supposed to take any action. You might need to gather more information. See, the bigger picture came out, but in the reverse. Giraffe spirit. I think that you need a little bit more time in a situation to get the bigger picture of what's going on. You're only seeing something from ground level. Your guides are telling you to rise above and get an overview perspective of the situation. That might help you make a better judgment call, and it might help you accept something and see something from a point of view that you did not. Wasp spirit came out as well, too. Sometimes life stings. Something may piss you off, kind of. I don't see a lot of evidence in it here, but I do see you feeling a little worried in a place of and in a place of lack. And because the Queen of Swords came in reverse in your final outcome, if that's you, Cancer, you might be feeling a little angry or having a hard time communicating something to someone. Maybe that's why you just need to take a step back from a situation. It hurts, but that's kind of the way life is sometimes, I think, is what they're trying to tell you. I will say, moving into the second week in January, I think you guys are going to go in a really good direction because I have Ace of Wands, the Star, the Four of Wands, Hermit in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. I think you're going to get your mojo back in some way. Last week's reading looked good for you, but I see a new start coming in, a feeling of freedom and renewal and hope, a new job, a new relationship, just this newfound sense of happiness and freedom. Some of you are just connecting to an Aquarius. I think you will feel stability. And the Hermit in reverse to the Page of Wands tells me you may hear from someone that you've been wanting to hear from, or you yourself are going to come out of hermit mode and have some fun, which is nice. Feeling a little bit adventurous. That would be good for you guys. At the center of everything is the world, and the catalyst is the Three of Swords in reverse, Cancer. So the world, baby, you're the world right now. Cycles ending and new cycles beginning. This is the tectonic breath, the pause between one cycle and the next. You have reached an ascension. Happy graduation. Something has completed for you. A cycle is complete. This might have to do with a healing or a health issue, because I do have death in the Four of Swords in reverse here, the Three of Swords. Someone might have been sick and recovering from something. You seem to be accepting an ending and a transformation and getting over it. The challenge moving forward, Cancer, is to just not do any negative self-talk, release pain, optimism, and focus on optimism and forgiveness, healing a broken heart. This is also the world starting to maybe heal from COVID-19. I don't know that that's going to happen entirely anytime soon, but some of you want to travel and relocate, and COVID and communicable disease might be affecting that to a degree if any of you want to do that. What's driving you is the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. I love it. Leo energy. I think you wake up every day and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on warmth, happiness, and positivity. And I think that you're very busy right now. The Two of Pentacles tells me that time management is kind of your thing. You're trying to prioritize and be adaptable and be flexible. You have a lot going on right now. Some of you do maybe want to travel or relocate, but you're trying to figure out how to do that. I think you guys are trying to figure out how to make something work, and you need more clarity before you're able to do that. Some of you may see something too that makes you kind of go, oh, what do I do here? I'm not sure what to do. What will really make me the happiest? You're trying to figure this out here with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, well, if I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. You are focused on warmth, happiness, and clarity, which is good. Deep within, Six of Wands and the Moon in reverse. So I have the Moon and the Sun on the table. Lower energy and emotions, and clarity and warmth and happiness, and the highest version of yourself. So I love that the Sun is driving you. I think deep within, some of you have decided to just rise above the bullshit and face the future with some uncertainty. I do think that you have repressed emotions bubbling to the surface. You may also see something with the Sun and the Six of Wands here. That is a clarity. You might see something online or something like that that gives you some clarity and clears up something that had been confusing you or making you feel somewhat insecure. Whatever that is, it's bringing you a closure, because with the World and Death here, I think something is finally finished for you, Cancer, because what you're thinking about all the time is it's time for something to end so a new cycle can come in. This is the energy of Scorpio. So transformation, a death and a rebirth. Some of you were going through a health issue, or you were in a period of rest and recovery, and even somewhat of a stagnation. I kind of get the feeling that recently it was more like this, where you were working on getting over the ending of something and healing, and now you're like, okay, I've accepted this ending. I will accept transformation in my life. And I've thought about this long enough. I've rested from this long enough. I'm on the mend. You know, when I get the Four of Swords in reverse or the Four of Cups in reverse, there's this need to slowly rejoin the world and build upon something. Some of you are very tired though and do need some rest. I have two fours here on the table, so stability seems to be important for you. The next action coming in for you, I have the King of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are connecting to a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe some of you cusp Leo, possibly. This might be a person that's lacking in vitality. They may have a hard time taking the lead. I just heard something about someone's husband stepping down from some kind of a leadership role, and now you guys have to save money or something like that. This may be your relationship with another person where you hold back from this person. You do not want to invest in this anymore, or you feel as though they are holding back from you to a degree. And I think your response to that is to say, that's fine. I'm not putting any more energy into this either, because you see yourself as the Two of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I do see that if there was a person you were connecting to, you're feeling a lacking in vitality in a connection right now. There's delays. You're feeling kind of frustrated. I think that you feel like you need to focus more on self-love at this time. There could be even disharmony or a breakup or some kind of distrust, but I think you're loving yourself right now. I think you're not passionately driving towards something specific at this time. I think you're keeping it. I almost feel like you guys are holding something in. There's something that you won't open up to. And I think it has to do with this King of Wands. It could be about a relationship or a friendship. It could even be a business venture or an entrepreneurial deal. You've got a couple kings and a couple queens here. I got a King of Wands, a King of Cups, a Knight of Wands, a Queen of Wands, and a Queen of Swords. I kind of get the feeling that these are some different people in your life. And you're like, look, I'm just trying to keep it together here and be sunny. I've been through something here. Some of you are just holding back with a person that maybe there is a sense of distrust with. Because in the environment, I have Justice in reverse and the King of Cups. You could be connecting to another water sign, Cancer, or a Libra. I think that there's been a lacking in accountability between you and someone else. Watch out for the blame game. There's something that can't be made fair or be made right. If you're the King of Cups, I think you care about this person and you're trying to be diplomatic with them, but I don't think you think y'all can be friends. Or this King of Cups is around you. They're a water sign. This person might drink. They might be very indulgent, or they're just a very emotional person. And what's between you guys is this Three of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands. There could have been a triangulation between you and this person. There could have been some kind of a triangle. There could have been more than one person involved. With the King and Queen of Wands both here on the table in reverse, I think that nobody really wants to keep a friendship going here, or there's independence. I think some of you are feeling like you need to focus more on independence. You're feeling fiery, but you're feeling introverted. I think that some of you are kind of good all on your own. You're going through some transformation, so you just may pull back from people this week in order to keep your happiness and your clarity. And because you seem pretty busy here with the Two of Pentacles, that he ignores everything else around him so he can keep all his balls in the air. But I do think you're worried about something and in a place of lack. Ace of Cups in reverse to the Five of Pentacles is the way you feel. So you do have repressed emotions. There's two cards here of repressed emotions. I think you're putting on a good face here with the Six of Wands, but deep down, I think you feel like you're not really getting what you need. Some of you are a little bit worried about finances and resources and being left out in the cold. Some of you just have a lacking mindset and you feel kind of isolated. You're definitely keeping your cup of love turned inward towards yourself right now. This Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse is I need to practice self-love. I need a lot of clarity right now. I'm trying to figure something out. And I'm kind of in the middle of going through an ending and a new beginning. There's this transformation. Maybe you guys are just pulling back from spending time with people. There is someone in your environment that won't make it right with you, though, or you don't feel like you can make it right with them, with Justice in reverse. So justice isn't going to be served for at least one of these relationships. Watch out for the blame game. It might just be a lesson of independence for you at this time. Ask for help from those that you know will give it to you and you when you do need it. There may be help around you that you're not realizing. See the door right here? And they're just so bewildered by what they're going through. It could just be a mindset. But you're not wrong to keep your cup of love turned down if you feel like you're not getting what you need. Yeah, somebody else might feel left out in the cold because you're pulling away from them. The roles could be reversed, though. Interesting ending. I have the Lovers, but the Queen of Swords in reverse. I was like, and who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Is this the tribe that you don't want to deal with anymore? There is a connection around you that you feel like might be a match made in heaven for you, or they might feel like you're a match made in heaven for them. But someone is having a hard time not being bitchy or cold hearted. It's also possible that you or someone that you're connecting to, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this could be you too, Cancer. Some of you are having a hard time not being emotional about a situation that you just need to be very clear about. Somebody might have wanted to get with you and you were like, no, or vice versa. I just saw like two ships passing in the night, like something just didn't quite line up. Someone could have just been recovering from illness. But if there's something that you feel deeply connected to, Cancer, you might need to be very direct with this person about it. This was just an odd card combination. I almost picked it up and said, this doesn't make sense to me, Spirit. Can you show me what this is again? I don't know. This might be someone that wants to come in towards you, Cancer, but you might not be sure how you feel about them at this point. I think that justice hasn't been served between you and this person. So move towards your own renewal. And just follow the advice, which is right now, you just need to watch and wait. You do need to get the bigger picture. There's something that's stinging you still that you don't like, that you need to get past. Some of you might just have an allergic reaction to something this week, an insect bite or maybe detergent, which is weird. I just heard that just now. Just remember to accept things that you can't change. Only you can tell the truth, and pass judgment when you where you need to, but keep in mind that everyone has their own unique path and challenge. Their challenges and their path is their path, and yours is yours alone. If you can't directly communicate, you can't. There might be some kind of a player energy around you, though, which is why you resist it. Somebody might have been a player, and you might be seeing that very clearly now. Yeah. All right, Cancer, that's your reading for the 4th through the 10th. I hope it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, I hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me to work with me personally because I am always here to listen to the universe for you, Cancer. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.